Okay, so they had video. I took a screenshot. They had video of it actually playing. Again, it was really wonky video, like somebody holding an iPhone. It was shaking and everything.
Yeah.
And I wish that again they'd come out and we could see the playfield in conjunction with the back glass working, so we have a
They
true
need they need
sense.
a camera B, don't they? They need
Not
they
just a
need a
camera
camera
B,
B
no,
with
just a wide shot that shows me
somebody
playfield
playing
back
the thing.
glass. Yeah.
Yeah.
My my gripe, and this is with FarSight, really flat looking.
Yep. This was a problem with like the pistol poker. I remember playing it on Android, and I really had a hard time working out where that upper playfield. There is actually an upper playfield on this machine, folks,
Yeah.
and you can't tell because
Yeah.
it's so flat and so 2D. This playfield.
And
Um,
the ball, which you can see there on the flipper, right there it looks round, but if you do happen to catch the video, when it goes up near the top, it almost goes a little bit egg shaped. And
mm,
that was also a problem because I did get to play uh, a prototype Arcuda cabinet up at FarSight when they had the Connect hooked up, turning the whole thing into a 3D, well, not 3D playfield, but it would change perspective as you moved.
yeah.
And the one complaint that I had was that it made the ball and the pop bumpers all look A-shake at the top.
Yeah.
So it was playing with perspective. So the farther up it went, the more things squished and
Yes.
and distorted. And to me, it looks like that's a carryover here. Again, that they're basically using. It confirms to me that they're using the cabinet mode that they developed for Arcuda, because
It looks
they never had a
pretty
dedicated
similar.
cabinet mode available.
Nope. Looks like they just went, oh, we're going to reuse that now.
The other thing I want to point out, this is our first instance of being able to see that, yes, the playfield, the monitor itself, is sunk down into the cabinet,
Mm,
because you can see the cabinet walls there.
yeah.
But notice how you do not see cabinet walls on
The
the game.
playfield. Mm.
Right.
It literally looks like the monitor is the actual wooden playfield, and everything sits on top of that.
So
In this,
again,
in
there's
this one.
where it's about selling the illusion. Now, I bring that up because I'm going to prepare something here, if I can find it, because I had it. Zen put out a video of Mel playing the Marvel pinball
Oh
cab.
yeah, I saw this on my tweet stream.
Right.
Yeah, he was actually
So
flipping the thing.
I want to play this for you guys. There's a little bit of audio too. So let me go ahead and there's that. And before I even play it, I just want you to take a look up at the upper right of the playfield by the Sentinel. So you can see the full back of the pinball cab, and then you can start to see the side blades, and they
Yes.
taper down. So that helps sell the depth, the illusion of the depth of the table there. Let
Yeah.
me go ahead and play the video so that you can see this in action. Get control of my mouse. It would appear that he's turned off all the sound other than mechanical noises.
Yes. For better streaming. It's so no copywriting of
Yeah,
sound.
but this is pretty a pretty strong demonstration. We've not seen this view. This is not a view that is available in FX3. It's
No,
not
it's
the same view
custom.
that's on mobile either. This looks
No, it
really good, and I'm jealous that it's not going to be available for those of us with cab
or
unlocked.
even those of us who prefer to play in portrait, like me. That's how I play now,
Right.
and it would really look slick in portrait.
Okay, so let me bring up the other video here. This one does have audio.
Baby, let's nail them. Straight
So
up everything.
hold on. I apologize in advance because it's going to drown out everything. Um,
Mm.
but let's just take a listen to this and see. And again, from this angle, it does look now a little bit more flat, but you can still see the back of the cabinet. But the good news is now that we get to see it in displaying with the DMD. So let me just roll this.
Time for Doombox, baby. Let's nail them. Straight up at thing. Oh, yeah. Boom!
They need some clobbering.
Yeah, they do. Hit him. Hit Doom. You gotta hit Doom right now. You gotta hit Doom. Ah.
Whoa, I didn't expect that. Give
There he
up
is.
already.
Come here. Alright, true believers. This is your pinball right here, true believers. Fantastic Four. Thing is going after Dr. Doom.
You go.
I can't wait for you to play this.
So we're going to finish on Mel squeaking in on the AtGames discussion, which is kind of funny. And by the way, I love the fact that when he tweeted that out, Zen Studios was like, "Hey Mel, you need a haircut."
Yeah.
The guy's having a little bit of fun at his expense. But that gives you an idea. Again, it's at least he was showing us full play of the game playing with the DMD.
An actual human playing actual cabinet with the game rolling. This is what AtGames need to do, and I've seen feedback in the forums about this. Like they're saying, well, I don't know how this thing plays. Show me gameplay footage of the thing running. Otherwise, you're not getting my money. So that's what you need to do, AtGames.
Yeah,
show the thing
I don't
running.
know how hastily this was thrown together, but
Looks pretty well, I mean, the one that AtGames did, like all the images, looks pretty hasty. Because if you are going to release this out to officially release this out, it looks like this footage has been delivered to the AtGames marketing partners only for them to display as part of the lifted embargo, because it was apparently an information embargo on this information. So it's like they've just done this as like essentially B-roll footage just for these people. But the thing is that because there's no other information out there, this is essentially A-roll footage for the product, and it doesn't represent it in a very good way. Like they really need to actually spend some time doing some pretty in-depth gameplay videos of this product, because it's turning some people off. I'm not saying it's turning everyone off. There are going to be some people who just cannot wait to throw money at the screen at this product because they're either Legends family members already and they want this cabinet as well, or they just like this product over the other ones that are on the market. But there are definitely some people on the fence going, well, I've seen the Arcade 1-Up product running. It looks good. I don't know what this thing looks like running. I can't make a decision.
And I mean, obviously, this is a vast improvement over what that render was.
There's 100%.
Yeah,
like there's some really good things that they've done in this package. Let's not, like, with all the shade we're throwing on it, let's not take away from that. They have listened to what people have been telling them and made some pretty rapid product iterations to meet those demands. And this is something that I've heard pretty regularly with AtGames and the way that they run the business. They are really responsive to customer feedback, which is to their credit.
So hopefully they take what we're saying with a grain of salt, and hey,
probably will.
AtGames, if you were actually working on this stuff, if this seems like good input, then thumbs up, respond to it. We're not trying to just, pile on and be like, we're totally pro Zen, pro Arcade 1-Up. It's just, and we said it last time, that's what we've had experience with. We've had, not the hands-on with the actual pinball cab, but I've had hands-on with the Arcade 1-Up cab. I've had hands-on, obviously, with Zen product. And we've had those conversations with Zen, and we understand where the feedback is and what the design choices are that are done, and basically just asking the same of AtGames, that there's certain things that you're not thinking about from a pinball player's perspective. You're thinking at it from
an arcade cabinet perspective.
Exactly. Exactly. So
pinball is a very different beast.
You can't treat it the same way.
No.
And
so
and again, I'm not going to hold AtGames to the software that FarSight made.
No, that's not
FarSight.
really something they can control.
No.
That's FarSight's got to sort that stuff out and
But you
stop
can
reusing
certainly-
their mobile builds over
Yeah.
and over again.
But
Yeah.
seeing as how that you contracted with FarSight, you can certainly make demands and say,
Hold them to
"Hey
the
guys,
fire."
this doesn't look good. Fix it."
Yeah, yeah. I would be holding them to the fire with this because, like, they've got a little bit of work to do in the way they're presenting this. Honestly,
Because what might have worked on that toy shock machine that you've got in there, you
ain't
don't
gonna
want it
work on
looking
this.
like that on your much more expensive, much more larger screened cabinet.
No. There's so many things that they really do need to iterate on, and due to the upgradable nature of the cabinet, they may end up doing it if the price is right.
Goes back into our conversation of what will Wave 2 look like.